What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play of CJ. Today we're focusing on the Vancouver Canucks acquiring Derek Roy from the Dallas Stars in exchange for a second-round pick, and Kevin Connaughton, defense prospect who was a third-round pick in 2009. Connaughton's one of the Vancouver's, I think, top 5 prospects. Western Michigan kid that went up to the Vancouver Giants, and then has been in the AHL the last 2 years. Put up pretty good numbers he had 33 points last year, so not a bad all-around defense. And maybe, I think that's what Dallas is going for personally. By getting Morrow, by trading for Connaughton, by then, also drafting Jamie Alexiak a few years ago, stockpiling, guys on the back end that can play at a high level, and build from the blue line out, which is important. And Derek Roy, back to the most important player in this trade, definitely solidifies Vancouver's second line. He's got 22 points, 230 games. Perfect second line center. He's a +3. He's only got 4 penalty minutes. One of the guy you don't have to worry about taking stupid penalties. Undersized at 5'9", but a guy that's always been a great offensive player with the Buffalo Sabres, now Dallas. Got traded to Dallas I think July 2nd for Steve Ott. And now he's already changed teams again. I think Ott will be traded tomorrow, but it's a different story. He's a +42 for his career. His career high in points. He had 81 points in 78 games in 2007, 2008. So he's a guy that's averaged a point a game in the past. He definitely gives Vancouver the depth behind Henrik Sedin that they need. Can even out some scoring. Can create matchup problems that they didn't have otherwise. And much like LA going for Regier last night to shut down Kane and Taves and preparing Getzlaf, Vancouver's getting a center to help offset, the depth that other teams in the West have offensively. And I think he'll do a fantastic job knowing his role and, just going out and doing it on a night-in, night-out basis. I think he's a perfect fit for the Vancouver Canucks. And, if they want to get past Anaheim or Chicago or LA, they're going to need some depth, and he gives them that. I don't think they're done yet. They might still go and get Ryan Clough and completely revamp that second line, which would be amazing for Vancouver fans. As a Bruins fan, it's like, oh, great, that team's good. But that new look second line would be a whole new set of problems and create a new contender out west. And then the thing with the Luongo situation, we don't know where that's going. I don't think he's getting traded in the next 27 hours. I don't see it happening. It would have happened over the summer if it was going to happen. And, that contract's too big. I don't see Toronto going for him. I don't see the Panthers going for him. And those are your top 2 picks, places for him to end up in. They're not kicking it. Toronto's supposed to be kicking the tires and kicking us off. We'll see where that goes. But anyway, that's all on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Derek Roy being acquired by the Vancouver Canucks. See 2 more episodes for the trade deadline, the season, and beyond. Later, guys.